this is a tutorial for the song The End of Heartache by Killswitch Engage. And to start off, the intro sounds like this. And that just repeats over and over. That's the lead guitar there. And all you're doing there is on the second and third strings, you want to bar across the 5th fret just like that. And on the second string, what you're going to be doing is pulling from 6 to 5. And then you're going to hit the 3rd string on the 5th fret there, but you're going to palm mute it. Okay, so slowly that goes like this. You pull off from 6 to 5 on the 2nd string. And then you hit the 3rd string, 5th fret, palm muted. And then you repeat that 4 times. Okay, and then the 5th time, on the 2nd string, you're going to pull from 8 to 5. And then you're going to hit the 3rd string again, but you're not going to palm mute it this time. And then it repeats. Just like that. And then the rhythm guitar at the intro, all they're doing there is strumming the top 3 strings open, and then a power chord on 3 and 5, like this. Okay, and then during the verse, all you're doing is palm muting open on the top 2 strings here, the 6th and the 5th string. And the pattern is 4 palm mutes, mute the strings, and then 5 palm mutes. Okay, just like that, 4 and then 5. And then the octave chords that you hear, I have a video on how to play octave chords, so I'm just going to be referring to what fret the first finger is on. But the ring finger or the pinky finger, whichever one you use, is always going to be 2 frets higher and on the 3rd string, okay? But I'm always going to be referring to which fret this finger is on. Okay, so the first part is going to go 8, 7, 3, 5. Just like that. Okay, so the first part is. Okay, and then you do the palm muting again. Okay, and this time the octave chords go 8, 7, 3. Okay. Okay, and then the second half, you do the same palm muting pattern, except you're going to be barring across the 8th fret this time. Okay, right after that, you do the first octave chord pattern again, where it goes 8, 7, 3, 5. Okay, and then you do the palm muting on 8 again. Okay, and right here, instead of octave chords, you're going to go 8, 10. Just barred across the top 3 strings. You strum 8 once, and then you strum 10 twice. So that second part would go. And then it repeats. So the whole thing together goes like this. Okay, and then you hear this part where it goes. And all you're doing there, it starts off with palm muting, and the pattern starts with 4 palm mutes. Okay, and then it's going to go 2 groups of 7. And 1 group of 3. Okay, so it goes 4, 7, 7, 3. Okay, and then the little walk down thing that you hear is just tapping on the 6th string. You're going to go from 7, and you're going to tap up to 10 twice. Okay, and then you're going to go down to 6 and tap up to 9 twice. Okay, so that goes. Okay, so all together it goes. Okay, and that just repeats over and over. Okay, and then the last time that you play that at the very end, just like from the verse, you're going to bar across the top 3 strings, and you're going to go 8, 10, 10. Okay, so now you know how to play the intro, the verse, and that bridge part. So now is the easiest part of the song, the chorus, and it just goes like this. Okay, and that's all that repeats. So you start off by barring across the 8th fret on the top 3 strings, and on the 2nd and 3rd string, you're going to be on the 10th fret. Okay, and then right here, you're just going to lift off with your first finger so that these top 3 strings are open, but you're going to leave these fingers on the 10th fret. And you don't want to play the first string down here. Okay, and then the third chord, you bar across the 10th fret on the top 3 strings, and on the third string, you're going to be on the 12th fret. And then right here, for one strum, you're going to go down to the 7th fret barred with your finger on the 9th fret of the 3rd string, and you're going to instantly take that formation and go up 1 fret so that you're on 8 and 10. So that played slowly will go like this. Okay, and then you're only going to play this chord for a half a measure, and then you're going to go right up to 10 and 12. And that's the last chord. So all together again, slowly it goes. Alright, then there's a little interlude in the song that's all played on one string, and it's the 4th string right here, and it goes like this. Alright, it's palm muted at first, and all you're doing is you start off by hitting open, and this is the 4th string, you hit open twice, and then after that, every time you hit a note, you hit open right before you hit the next note, so it goes fretted note, open note, fretted note, open note, and that's the pattern throughout the whole thing. It goes fret, open, fret, open, fret, open, fret, open, all the way till the end, okay? But the first time, the first 2 notes are open. So it goes like this. Okay, and then right here you're going to go 10, open, 8, open, 10, open, 8. Okay, and then you're going to go 7, open, 8, open, 7, open. Okay, and then you're going to go 5, open, 7, open, 5, open. And then you're going to go 3 open, 5 open, 3 open. And then you're going to go 2 open. Okay, and that's the end of the palm mute for the first part, and then you hit 3 and you slide up to 5. Okay, so played slowly. Okay, and that's just the first half. The second half is pretty much exactly the same, except when you get to the end, where you just slid from 3 to 5, there's a pinch harmonic. The tabs say to play it on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. I played along with the song, and that one didn't sound exactly right. One that sounds better to me is on the 3rd fret of the 4th string. And there's plenty of videos on YouTube to show you how to do pinch harmonics. They're not that hard. And you'll notice like halfway through the last part, he lifts off the palm mute, so he's not palm muting anymore. So it sounds like... And then it repeats again like that, but you can hear he lifts off the palm mute, so it's not palm muted anymore. Okay, and then there's another bridge at the end, that part that goes like... Alright, that part starts off on the 6th string. You're going to start by fretting the 5th fret, and you're going to bend it a little bit. Just a little bit. And then you're going to go open, 5, open, 3. And then right after that, hit open again, so... And then right after here, all you're doing is palm muting. Okay, so that part with the palm mutes, the pattern is 1, and then 3 palm mutes, and then 3 palm mutes, and then you bar the 1st fret of the 6th string, and you play it not palm muted. Okay, so that part with the palm mutes goes. Okay, and then right after that, there's 5 more palm mutes, and then you hit that fret on the 1st fret again of the 6th string. So all together it goes. And then right after you hit that note on the 1st fret, you do 1 more palm mute before it repeats. Okay, and that's how you play the first part. And then this repeats in 2 sections. So the whole thing that I just taught you is the first section, and the second section that is part of that is the exact same, except for when the part that you play after you fret that 1st fret right there. The second time, instead of doing the pattern of 5 palm mutes and then fretting the 1st fret, you're just going to go like this. So the pattern is 2 palm mutes and then 3 palm mutes, and then it repeats all over again. So that second half, played slowly, goes like this. And then right there is where it repeats again. So you notice there, after you hit that fret on the 1st fret, it just changes a little bit, and the pattern is 2 palm mutes and then 3 palm mutes. So I'll play the whole thing from the beginning to the moment right where it repeats, and you can see kind of how it goes. Okay, and then it repeats right there. All right, and then the little clean section that you hear is super simple. It's on the second and third strings. On the second string, you want to be on the 11th fret, third string, 10th fret. And you're going to pick it in this pattern. You go third string, second string, third string, second string, back and forth like this. Okay, and then you're going to go down so that you're on the 7th fret of the third string and the 10th fret of the second string. Okay, and then you're going to go to the 5th fret of the third string, 8th fret of the second string. Okay, and then you go right back up to the first one so that you're on 10 and 11. Okay, so all together it goes like this. Okay, and then it just goes back into the chorus. And that's pretty much it. I've showed you how to play every single part. All right, except for the very ending, it's just palm mute, and the pattern is 4 palm mutes followed by 5. So it goes like this. And that's it, just 4 and then 5. All right, and that's the end of the song. That's how to play the end of Heartache by Killswitch Engage. Thanks for watching.